The Dwayne Johnson-fronted DC superhero film Black Adam takes the top spot at the box office its second weekend in theaters. Joining us now from the film is Jalon Christian, who plays Harut, the son of then Adam, who is played by The Rock. Thank you so much for joining us, Jalon. We are so excited to have you here on Live in the Bay.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, we have to talk about you and all of your work on the film Black Adam. First and foremost, what was it like for you working with Dwayne Johnson?
Well, to be able to work with Dwayne The Rock Johnson was such a blessing, and he's such an amazing actor, and I've been watching his movies for as long as I can remember, and to be able to be on a superhero movie is a dream come true for me, and to be able to work alongside him was a great experience.
Yeah, I can imagine how amazing of an experience that was. Let's get into you and your role on the film. A lot of people may not know, but you actually did all of your own stunts. What was that like?
To be able to do all of my own stunts in a superhero movie felt so good. And I got to run up mountains, and I had some pretty epic battles. And to do it was really, really fun. And I had no idea that I'd be doing my own stunts, but it was the best experience of my life.
And for you, what kind of training went into being able to perform your own stunts, Jalon?
I actually had no training prior to the stunts.
Wow.
They just said, run up that mountain as high as you can. And I was like, okay. It was super fun, though. I'm happy I got to do it.
Wow, so was that challenging at all for you?
It was a bit, but I play sports in my free time, so I had a bit more stamina than I'd expected to have. But, you know, it was fun mostly, so I think the adrenaline of it kind of took over. So I didn't really feel much exhaustion or anything.
Well, not only did you perform your own stunts, but you also learned the ancient language of Kandaki. Can you tell me what went into the process of having to learn a whole new language?
To be able to learn the language of Kandaki was definitely difficult, but I had a dialect coach who helped me kind of learn how to speak in it, and I was really excited to be able to speak in a new language. It was hard, but it was super, super fun at the same time, because it kind of felt like you had a secret language that nobody else knows about.
So do you actually still retain that? Have you ever practiced it outside of the movie?
I would say I remember maybe a sentence, but that's about it.
Hey, it's okay. It's a little bit, actually a lot bit more than I can. So kudos to you on that one. Learning a language is not something easy to do. But Jalon, we also would love to talk about your work with Michael B. Jordan on A Journal for Jordan. Two completely different actors there. Can you tell me a little bit what it was like working with Michael B. Jordan?
Working with Michael B. Jordan was super fun, and I don't have any scenes with him, but I got to see him alongside set, and we had some private rehearsals prior to filming that movie, and it was super great to see his process and to see how in character he was, so I was able to observe his performance and kind of add on to mine.
And what are some of the maybe tips and tricks you took away from Michael B. Jordan?
Some tips and tricks I took away from him was just when he was in his process, he was very in character, and he wasn't distracted by any little things, like if something were to fall or make a noise. He was just still very in the character, and to be so ingrained in it kind of helped me to be able to focus in a little bit more.
Yeah, so there you go. It also helped your own acting career there. That movie specifically was directed by Denzel Washington. Now, Denzel Washington is a legend in Hollywood. I'm sure that working with him on that movie was also an experience.
Working with Mr. Denzel Washington is the greatest blessing I've had in my acting career so far. To be able to be directed by him was so amazing. And just to be able to be around him and learn from him and breathe the same air as him was a dream come true.
Ah, a dream come true. Have you actually watched him a lot growing up?
I've watched most of his movies. I would say my favorite has to be Training Day, but I
love that movie.
That's
a great movie. You were nominated. Can you tell me about that nomination and what it means to you as a young actor?
To be nominated for an NAACP award and to be recognized felt so amazing, and I'm just so grateful that people thought of my performance in that way. And I'm so happy that I got to go through that entire experience and I got to go to the awards, and it was so much fun, just the entire thing of it. And I'm just so happy that I was able to be a part of it.
Well, what can we expect next from you, Jalon?
I don't have anything currently, but I would say you could follow me on my social medias. My Instagram is just Jalon Christian, and my Twitter is official Jalon Christian, I believe.
Well, Jalon, we were absolutely just so excited to have you here on Live in the Bay. Thank you so much for giving us a little bit of your time.
Thank you. It was nice to meet you.
You can catch Jalon in Black Adam playing in theaters now, and we'll have a link on our website at liveinthebay.tv with more information.